Listen, like I said, no drama tonight. We're going to have a bunch of fun. No fuckery. No dumb shit.
Yo, yo! Trailer Park Productions. She's only 5'2", hell-bound El Chupacabra in a wife beater. Woo, woo! Capri Sun. And she's gonna hit on like a home run. Like a home what? It's easy. Pay attention, ice cold, mean girls, top G. Now repeat after me. Repeat it after me. Traitors. 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 She got them files, yo. All the information. Holes on the floor, super soldier skip tracing. They ain't no holding back. It's burning down. 1900%. Ain't no stopping now. Traitors. 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 Yo, 1900% in the 2023. TRAITORS, baby. And I'm out.
There goes the neighborhood.
Hold on. If it's a lie, then you would be successful in court in your ex parte order to get him to
he lives 3,000 miles away.
Correct?
He lives 3,000 miles away. They don't give you ex partes for that. He has to be put in jail, which is exactly what's going to happen tomorrow.
Okay, then handle that. Why are you fucking with me?
Because you're on here lying. Again, calling me a predator.
Hold on. If there's no junction, hold on. If there's no ex parte order against Dank Williams, right? There's no. So I'm supposed to now take your word when I'm playing your words? Wait, what?
Listen, how many times have you already been told that they came and checked my electronics?
Betty,
but by
I'm
Dank
sorry.
Williams, they didn't come check my electronics.
Prove it.
I gave him the account, the numbers. He's got them.
Okay, so why aren't you successful in court against Dank Williams?
I haven't took him to court. It's $10,000 for an attorney.
Then do it.
No, I'm not paying $10,000 to start with him.
Okay,
but
well, I'm going to go to your word.
I am going to go to
I'm going to kick you.
To the detective.
I'm going to kick you because your words mean jack shit to me.
And see, you follow right behind him.
Watch what I'm about to do.
Behind him, and you say the lies. And that's what you're doing. You're sitting here saying lies.
We all got this energy. We crazy as fuck over here. And we are fucking like sharks. And there's blood in the motherfucking water. And we're going to eat your ass alive if you show 1 ounce of fucking weakness. So you better man the fuck up or you don't belong here. Last warning. Hello. What the? Somebody's been messing with my computer. What is up, everybody? Okay. Ernie, cannot get mad at me. You cannot. You begged people to cover your live. You begged people. I am not going back to covering Ernie. I just want to prove a point. Okay? I heard that recording last night before. In fact, you all have. Except that recording was not prefaced. Thank you, PG. What's up, everybody? Except that recording was not prefaced in the same way as it was last night. So I think it was May. Let me look. May of 2024. I believe that's when Ernie was homeless in New York. Then he went to Southern Girls, I think. But around, let's see, March. Okay, yep, May 10th is when Noodles showed up in New York.
Wind and Whim was supposed to start doing the pendants June 4th. Now, June 6th, about a week before Summerwell's anniversary, the 3-year anniversary, is when Ernie said he was headed to Rogersville for Sebastian. Then it was, Candace, you need to tell the truth, yada, yada, yada. Then it was, I have cancer, June 8th. Then it was the fallout of Mama T and Tiger Lowry, June 11th. He's back to pretending to be an agent. I start recapping, you know. Let's see. Soldier's Trust was June 22nd. With X Factor, live about Bavarian, live about Blame Katie. The Young and the Helpless. That was a funny live title. Traders needs to go to a mental institution. They threaten Bam Bam, Cheshire Cat. Let's see. And this is all in June. What about it? Threatens Anissa's job, July 1st, 2024. Thank you so much, babe. I see your text. Let's see. Ghost goes really in. Kel Bells really goes in. July 3rd. That's when that starts. He starts saying he's at an army compound, Ernie. He's going to solve the Summer Wells case. That would be July 3rd. Let's see. He goes back on the Prayer Garden tour, July 4th. Got that. Goes back to, what's her name? Farm lady, Daisy. July 4th. So he's making the rounds. He goes to Gypsy. Crime, Lies, and Lines, or Crime, Lines, and Lies, stupid ass. July 5th. All right. Everybody's going in on him. Summer Wells, Sebastian Rogers. He gets kicked off YouTube for a little while. Streams over on Facebook. Got that. Okay. Fast forward to July 24th, 2024. Okay. Me and Anissa are, sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. Me and Anissa are streaming, you know, this is a blind reaction. July 24th. This is still public on my channel. I will drop the link because we are only going to play. I'm going to make this very short today. I am doing some Ukraine. Well, I'm in a Ukraine rabbit hole right now, and I would prefer to stay there. In my opinion. That's where I want to be. Not on Ernie's show. So, okay. I started this about 5 minutes in. This is titled Ernie Grifting Off of Summer Wells Again.
Who's ready for this phone call?
Remember, this is a blind reaction. Okay? Ernie has, and I'm going to play this live here in just a second. I just want you to see my reaction to this phone call. And then we'll play last night's phone call, which are actually 1 in a fucking second. Rosie, verbal. Immediately, that's a fucking fact.
Yep.
It's a lovely rabbit hole. Is the number to like TBI, like just that 1-800-TBI fine?
Last that I remember, yeah.
My bad, guys. I somehow jumped. All right, let's do this again. To rescue any fucking child needs to be punched in the face.
We scrabbled up from nothing. But the first phone call. Who's ready for this phone call?
Rosie, verbal, Tiffany.
What happened to Summer Wells? What happened to Summer Wells?
For all we know, you fucking kidnapped.
According to one of Don's friends who got caught in a sting operation, in one of our sting operations.
Jackie.
Oh, you didn't think they exist? You didn't think they was existing? What, those don't exist no more? We don't do that no more? We don't do that no more, you're saying?
What's up, NSC lady? Back. You sure the fuck does.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ on that.
What's up, Amy?
I beg to differ.
Guy.
Thank you. Everybody coming in. I know everybody's coming in.
What's up, NSC?
There's a lot of people don't understand, but
girl.
it's coming around to
Nope,
the end.
more bullshit. What's up, Bree 5?
It's coming around to be
All
end.
right, Tiffany.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Maggie Mags, if you could email me, I'd appreciate that. Maggie Mags, if you could email me, operationrock24@gmail.com. I need to talk to you. Very, very important. Very important. You can email me at operationrock24@gmail.com, Maggie Mags.
Okay. This is how much of a user piece of shit he is. Why Maggie Mac being there? Why no? But now he needs something. So now I gotta talk to you.
Mags, I appreciate that. Thank you. I would appreciate that.
Hey, everybody coming in.
If you could give me that email, that'd be great. I'd be very grateful for it. Very grateful.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you so much. So
I did not see her live, but I did a little video on the Diamond Dallas page, and the video on my channel will take you right to those lives, the original Diamond Dallas page live, and the news article where he got arrested. What's up, Annie Pack? What's up, GM Lovely? What's up, everybody? I'm very mad with Ernie. He put me in a position thinking I would compromise my morals. It backfired, and he is mad. Yeah, he needs to fucking stay mad. He needs to get so fucking mad that he like runs into a brick wall and then gets up and does it again, and then again. Like, I was so mean.
It's gonna come. He's gonna get it. Just wait.
In my defense, he literally, Ernie, did some wild fucking shit to me the beginning of this month. Threatened to get my brother's autopsy record. Threatened to miss his job. You name it, he did it. So in my defense, I was angry at him. Again, not trying to go back to covering him. I just happened to have a fucking database of his bullshit. And he begged for someone to cover it. I'm doing what he asked.
He will definitely get what he deserves.
I was going to say something really fucked up. I was going to say maybe he should pull a Mark, but actually a compliment.
There's a lot that's going on, folks.
No.
I said it anyway.
That's a good thing there. But
what's up, Verbal Grandma?
We have many decoys, as we did in Predator Hunter Nation.
No, you're a pervert.
Our CPP team, our decoys that we've come up with in the last December.
Okay, here's the important part. We have decoys. Our CPP, Child Predator Prevention, best guess, team. Now you'll watch other, I can't think of other predator catchers, but that's usually the acronyms they use. PCC, decoy teams. Decoy meaning I'm going to sign up on some dating site or whatever. I don't know what they call them. Tinder or something. And then when someone hits me up, I'm going to say I'm 13. So that's what he's talking about, essentially. Keep that in mind.
Very last couple weeks.
No. It was 2 days ago. 2 fucking days ago, Ernie. I could probably go right to the live where you're like, we're going to do some decoy thing. We need resources. And he's repeated, we need resources every 15 minutes for the last 2 lives. You're a liar. You have no decoys. I feel like this is to excuse some pervert shit that's about to come out. I realistically think someone got access to his stuff and might pimp him out with some pervert stuff. Could have been Tiger Lori. Just saying, just a hunch. This is allegedly. And he's trying to get ahead of it and be like, no, it's decoy. I was doing things. No, you're a pervert. And I happen to be wrong about this. Although I do not know how this call got recorded, I do know he was boots on the ground in June. Let me look. Where's his boots on the ground live? Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong. I'm wrong. Scratch that. That happened after. So, I know he was with Deb at some point. This phone call, I knew, blind reaction, that this altered clip was Deb. I knew it.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out, brother.
You know that's how he excused the Jimbo dildos and stuff, right? It was Tang. He had pictures of like butt sex or something in his email, and that's how he excused it. Oh, no, that was from Predator Bust. When everybody says, can I see your evidence? He'll send them screenshots. There's no weirdo butt sex pictures, buddy.
I'll check it out, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's something. Something in it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll check it out here. Thank you. And I appreciate to the person that sent me this and got all this information for me. Thank you so much.
When am I getting committed, Ernie?
Let's read this right here. Somebody didn't pay attention to the vocabulary, but at LT, Summer got fond at the hands of her parents. Candace told it on when she said someone lured her away. She told her to go down to the basement so that Don could lure her out. Well, you can believe that. You can believe that.
Now, it also in my defense, just days prior, when he was on Crime Lines and Lies, that's why I started with the timeline. So you guys knew this, that, and the other. In my defense, when he was on Crime Lines and Lies, he brought up Summer had been red rummed with a hammer by her father and this mattress evidence that doesn't exist. So in my defense, he has stated that Summer Wells has passed. This is how it was done on 7/11 or whatever day I said he was with Crime Lines and Lies. Now, fast forward less than 2 weeks later, he's got some other recording of a friend of Don Wells busted in a predator sting, decoy sting, and they give another COD for Summer Wells. Make it fucking make sense. He's forgotten he made this live.
According to one of Don Wells' best friends, who's also a criminal, who got caught in one of our sting operations here today. He got caught today.
What? Wait a minute. Did he just say today?
Don Wells' friend just got caught in a sting operation today. Tells our CPP, Child Predator Protection, decoys, what happened to Summer Wells.
One of our.
So is he going to have some friend of a friend up? Because if that's the case, I'm going to have a friend of a friend up, and they're going to tell quite the story on you, Ernie Show. Who can play this game, motherfucker?
He got caught today. Today he got caught. So we'll play that here in a second with everybody. I'm going to give everybody a chance to come in.
Hey, Flossie.
The challenge wasn't weak. It wasn't nothing to it. Here, let me put that up there. Nana C made a fool out of herself.
No, she didn't.
I put these little things up here for you guys to unfold. Hey, that's pretty cool, pretty smart, but it's easy to do. It's simple. It's very, very simple. This same man who got caught today, I'll release the information tonight. I'm not wanting to jump in with what we got, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's always tonight.
Appreciate it.
So what he's really saying is he hasn't quite made it all up yet. But once he gets it all made up and fake screenshot, he'll put it out. Yeah.
Yep.
So, okay, you're not law. Make this shit make sense. Let's say you knew of a murder, and the murder happened to be a 5-year-old or whatever. You're gonna wait till you get busted by a internet pedophile hunter. Remind you, in the state of Tennessee, that you can't do nothing. His words, TCA code. It's the TCA code, okay? I can do nothing to save the children in Tennessee because of the TCA code, right? His words. So now they did a predator sting. If it's Don Wells' friend, it'd have to be in the state of Tennessee, right? Now, you mean to tell me with the TCA codes you can't do nothing with till y'all get that changed?
that now all of a sudden your little decoy bus, you're doing it in the state of Tennessee for one. Why? You can't do anything with it. You could.
Okay, this was 7/24/2024, Sarah. And good morning, HIV Bill. Okay, there's the link for this live. I also have the full live of this. I went back and recorded it, so I had it preserved, uninterrupted. I just want to show you my first reaction to this edited, altered clip and what he says happened, how he got his hands. Because what we heard last night, not even in the same fucking universe. And like I said, Ernie, you asked people to cover it. I'm a nice person. I'm selfless, okay?
You can extort them, but you can't turn it over to law enforcement. Two, okay, if it's Donwell's friends, it's in the state of Tennessee. Why are they going to pony up to you and be like, oh, yeah, let me just get myself out of this non-trouble because the cops can't.
Also, let me steer you in the direction. I'm pretty sure, oh, gosh. Tina Simmerly, I know I have multiple clips where, but I believe it was Tina, and Barbara Walters can correct me, just posted yesterday that him admitting he's never met Don Wells. He didn't know who Don was before this, but just a few nights ago, he says, oh, I've known Don Wells for years because I'm a bounty hunter. We literally, okay, we're not scratching the surface anymore. We have the entire blueprint and the design, Ernie. This is why I can't keep doing this. That's why I just said, nope, no more. It's over such a serious topic, and for the life of me, I can't get him to understand that. I've tried many years ago. He doesn't want to respect these situations. He wants to manipulate good people into opening their wallets and their homes to him and his teams, and it really hurts my heart, and that's why I just can't do this anymore. And I can't even argue with him anymore. I can't.
Can't do anything to arrest me. Let me tell you about a murder of a 5-year-old that I've been keeping a secret for 3 years.
Nope, but we can.
Thanks, Kel. Okay, never mind. I just, I guess I think a little too fast for him.
Without further ado, let's listen to this 2-minute video here.
Okay.
What's up, Virgo?
Hey, everybody coming in.
Yeah. But he got decoy team all of a sudden, just like that. Okay.
But it's nowhere on the news. Nowhere. Ronnie Lawson didn't come out with it.
Right.
Fight me now.
What I was saying, remember when you talked to Don Wells and he told you Candace killed Summer? Well,
what is this?
It's been around on the internet that Candace.
And like I said, this is a blind reaction. He was live. I'd never seen this before, never heard this before. So my reaction is pretty on fucking point. Like I said, just 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks prior, with Crime Lines and Lies, he said Summer Wells was killed by a hammer on a mattress. The mattress is the evidence. Where's the mattress gone? Things of that nature. I do have that recorded. But I was live. That live is also on my channel. Would have been the beginning of July of 2024. So in my defense, I just heard that. He's grifting off Summer Wells, again, is the title of my live, which is why it's in the title today. No, I did not hashtag the kid. But I just wanted to point people in the right direction. I think I need to go back and add this live to the description. I think I forgot to do that.
What the?
Said that Dawn killed her with a hammer.
Is that
Really?
the audio is so fucked up?
And we did clean this audio up. You can't really hear it, so I'm gonna skip forward just a little bit. He replays it multiple times.
Let me adjust. Let me fix this. Let me fix this volume up on this.
Check it twice, cut it once.
This is the unedited original. Well, this is the original file here. It came voice credit. We have to do the voice credit and everything, but I will. Hold on one second, guys. Give me a chance here.
Sally.
All right, I'm gonna skip it forward again.
Somebody does.
Yep. Here we go. Maybe.
Is the number to like TBI like just that 1-800 TBI fine?
Last that I remember, yeah.
So,
Hold on, let me back it up.
I'll play it for these people. Hold on. How far back was it?
Without further ado,
Right here.
I have it too. I know. I think it might have been you that sent it to me also, and it was better than mine. But the only reason I didn't release it is because I knew it was some fraudulent bullshit. But out of an abundance of caution, I went ahead and made the call, which is bullshit that I am wasting fucking resources for liars on the internet. But what if this time it was true, right?
let's listen to this 2-minute video here.
Now, this was the recording.
What happened to Summer Wells?
Oh, right
Much
here.
more. I didn't have the resource. I didn't have the resources. What we had to do, we scrabbled up from nothing. But the first phone call. Who's ready for this phone call? What happened to Summer Wells? What happened to Summer Wells? According to one of Don's friends who got caught in a sting operation, in one of our sting. But the first phone call.
All right. Okay. So what I do is I end up fucking calling TBI. And I sent them the link. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. I think a lot of you came right through for me. And we listened to it. And I was glad I called TBI. But also it was a waste of fucking time. So I also have the actual live uninterrupted.
One in the chat.
Yeah. Well, what did Dawn say? Like, how did she even kill Summer?
Let me back up just a tad.
What happened to Summer Wells? According to one of Don's friends who got caught in a sting operation, in one of our sting operations. Oh, you didn't think they exist? You didn't think they was existing? What, those don't exist no more? We don't do that no more? We don't do that no more, you're saying? I beg to differ. I beg to differ on that. I beg to differ. Thank you, everybody coming in. I know everybody's coming in. And there's a lot of people don't understand, but it's coming around to the end. It's coming around to the end. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Maggie Mags, if you could email me, I appreciate that. Maggie Mags, if you could email me, operationrock24@gmail.com. I need to talk to you. Very, very important. Very important. If you could email me, operationrock24@gmail.com, Maggie Mags, I appreciate that. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Appreciate it. Thank you. So if you could give me that email, I'd be grateful. I'd be very grateful for it. Very grateful. Thank you so much. So there's a lot that's going on, folks. That's a good thing there, but we have.
Do you want my honest opinion, Jaded? I believe it's all fraudulent. I believe it's all fraudulent. That's my honest opinion.
Many decoys, as we did in Predator Hunter Nation. Our CPP team, our decoys that we've come up with in the very last couple weeks. I'll check it out. I'll check it out, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's something in it. We'll check it out here.
Well, I believe they were recording Predator Hunter Nation, if I'm not mistaken, in Rogersville that day. Something like that.
Thank you. I appreciate the person that sent me this and got all this information for me. Thank you so much. Let's read this right here. Somebody didn't pay attention to the vocabulary, but at LT, Summer got fawn at the hands of her parents. Candace told it on when she said someone lured her away. She told her to go down to the basement so that Don could lure her out. Well, you can believe that. But according to one of Don Wells' best friends, who's also a criminal, who got caught in one of our sting operations here today. He got caught today. Today he got caught. So we'll play that here in a second with everybody. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to come in. And the challenge wasn't weak. It wasn't nothing to it. Here, let me put that up there. Nana C made a fool out of herself. I put these little things up here for you guys to unfold. All right, that's pretty cool, pretty smart, but it's easy to do. It's simple. It's very, very simple. This same man who got caught today, I'll release the information tonight. I'll release the information tonight. I want to jump in with what we got, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Breaking news. That never happened. Spoiler alert. Okay, so you guys get the gist of this. Sorry. That was a CPP decoy. Now, that was his first story, 7/24/2024. Him and his team, which we all know as Devo, okay? They were in a child predator sting, recorded, except now we know we never knew who the man's voice was until last night, if you can now believe. Good morning, Susie. Good morning, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. Like I said, don't get mad at me, Ernie. I'm not going back to cover you. I'm just debunking what you said. Okay? That's it. Don't get mad. You said. You said. Don't beg people to cover you, and then they cover you. You cannot get mad at me. Okay? And again, I'm not attacking you, Ernie. I've not disrespected you. I'm just playing your words compared to your other words from last night. So y'all get the gist. Yes, ma'am. You made a fool of yourself. All right, let's switch it over to last night.
Yo, God, baby, love.
And I'm going to skip around. Katie will be live in about an hour and a half. I don't know if, I think she'll go live when I end. I don't plan on being live too long. I want to get some sunshine. I sat out in the sun yesterday. I want to go back. I need it. I need more sunshine. So I think that's what I need to do with my day. And I've got some other work to do. This is Ernie's link. Let me go ahead and put the fair use banner up. Of course, you all have Ernie's channel. Ernie Show. Let me just do my little part here. Again, I'm not, no, I don't. I can actually be done earlier than that. So that's what I'm mentioning. Yeah, I need sunshine. You know, if this isn't real to him, it's not real to me anymore. I feel, and this is just my feeling, this type of personality, they can read people very well. They know your strengths, they know your weaknesses, and they will utilize that. Now, there's nothing better to use to scare the ever-loving shit out of somebody when he says it, his audience is 98% women. I would be out on a limb to say 98% of those women have children. Of those 98%, you can weaponize their biggest fear by saying there's an invisible enemy, and if you take your eyes off your child, they can get snatched. I'm sorry, I could take all your money by doing that. I don't, because I don't have a personality disorder, but that's my opinion. I do not, I can prove with my database that I fucking built and dissecting, because I sit every now and again, about once a week, and I go through my database and I watch a couple lives and timestamp them, title them, all that shit. It's nowhere close to being done. Exactly, Jaded. And it allows me the foresight into many people. And it's easy to spot it. It's easy to spot the grift. It's easy to spot the manipulation. I think I've noticed it since the beginning. Yep. Even better. Even better. Because they can't get out there. A young woman, a young mother, first of all, is too busy raising her kids 9 times out of 10, unless she's a housewife, to go search. So let's say me, I'm what, 38? If I was watching Mark Trom, thanks, Mark. If I was watching Mark Trom and Mark Trom said, hey, traders, come join me. I'm going to rescue kids. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm down. Well, that's probably going to work out, right? Because I'm able-bodied. I can go, I can move, I can decoy, I can do all these things. But a 50, 60, 70, 80-year-old woman, they can't go out and search. They can't go join the decoy. They can't do these things, right? But they can send you money. So it is absolutely perfect. Oh, a lot. A lot. I even started to make different categories. So let's say threats. I would put my clip as I'm kind of going through the timestamp into that. So it's just easier. Because my playlist thing is all fucked up on my page. I'm in an organizational mess right now. I am in a mess. Welcome in, everybody. Okay. So if you're just joining us, we played a live from 7/24/24, where he played a very small 2-minute clip. In that clip, it was altered. The voices were modified, like with the voice changer. And you could make out for sure, I felt pretty fucking certain. I was like 98% knew immediately when I heard the voice that it was Debo. But I didn't know who the man was. Well, then Ernie goes live last night and he's mad. Now, there's a Ray Smith, I believe, account coming around, and I hadn't heard of the person before, but the person said they were very real and they'd been around for a while. Okay. And then Ernie Shell seen who they were and got mad. And when he got mad, he does what Ernie does. Except he forgot that he's already used this clip. And when he first used this clip, he said, well, I busted Don Wells' friend in a child predator sting with my decoy tang. No, you didn't. So which one do you believe? 7/24 or last night? I choose neither. Also, creators and people he's accused of stabbing kittens. General awareness, rap. His sister, he even went so graphic as to say that general awareness, and I have this clip somewhere, put kittens in a coffee can and stabbed them to death. That was Ernie. He also said now Ray Smith is a kitten murderer. So this is some weird fantasy he plays out. I don't think he told me I murdered kittens, but I know for a fact, general awareness, his sister, the one that confronts him, and now Ray Smith, has joined the party of the kitten killers. I mean, yeah. Hi, St. Elmo. All right. So I just played you 7/24/2024, where he said this was Don Wells' friend, da-da-da-da-da. It's a decoy sting. Like I mentioned, the beginning of this live has a timeline of information that I read off. So definitely after we're done, we won't be live too much longer. We are going to play this, the beginning, and we're going to play the call, and then I'll end it after that. So I'm not going to play this whole live.
Lord God bless. Ray said he knows you. He investigated you or something. Let's see who Ray really is. Put a lightning bolt in the chat if you want to know who Ray is. Let's do this. You know, it don't take too much, Raymond. Your real name is Raymond. Let's just look into you. Wow. Man held in Florida on charge of threatening Obama. Let's talk about Raymond. Let's get all Raymond Geisel.
Now, I would have to ask Debo, but I have a hunch. Just a hunch. I can't prove it. I would have to ask Debo that after the Casey Brummett situation, Jimbo's girlfriend's kid, or whatever, during him gassing up Frank Brummett, saying, we're going to find your daughter, Jimbo's sex trafficker, blah, blah, all that, he goes live. The title is Boots on the Ground and then Boots on the Ground 2. Y'all may remember that. He was actually found out to be in Northport with Devo. And if I'm not mistaken, Boots on the Ground 2, towards the end of that live, he cammed up in a house. High, very high ceilings. I'm pretty sure this guy was on his team. Just a guess, just a hunch, but I will ask and find out.
Geisel, Raymond Geisel, let's talk about.
But now, when this guy comes against Ernie, now he's a terrorist and a problem, right?
About it, people. Let's see. Hello, Raymond. You see, it's not too hard to fish you out. It's not too hard to fish you out. As a matter of fact, it's really, 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 really simple. The fact of the matter is this right here, see? All these little clips right here, you talking about yourself. I'm too good at what I do, buddy. I might have to make that. I might have to make it even worse. Hold on a second here, guys.
I'm not
This is
saying
too
nothing.
easy. I mean, why can't it be?
Like I said, you can't get mad at me, Ernie. You begged people at the end of this to cover it. I'm just doing what you asked. Don't get mad at me.
Why can't it be harder for me? Why does it have to be so easy? Why does this have to be so easy for people? Is it just because, you know, I often wonder about it. Hold on a second.
He used to think I was CIA or FBI. When me and him first started arguing online, he thought I was a 3-letter agency. Because the ways I would put stuff together and fuck with him.
Me, Ray. Ray, you know, you're easy to fish out, man. You're just too easy. Even though Tina says you're CIA, but we can see this. I have been working the Summer Wells case myself. I deployed my dog that just passed away from cancer on the case. I can't talk about the case because it's still an active case, but I can say it's a fucked up case. I can also say this, people. Put a 1 in the chat. No, actually put a lightning bolt in the chat. If you know how good that I am, how good am I, Ray Smith? Let me show you. Let me show you how good I am. But I guarantee you, Katie, the biggest news ever to come about, she will not report on it because this is the same.
I have her buying. Ernie, I did this for you. I already talked to Katie. She absolutely will be covering it. In fact, as soon as I end, she will be covering it.
Person who Ray is. Ray, as a matter of fact, this is you on the phone.
Okay.
Hey, sorry about that. I dropped my phone. Okay.
Who nailed it? Me. That's Debo. And other people caught on this was Debo too. I'm pretty sure Mr. Nobody knew it was also Debo.
Okay. Listen, anyways, all right. Anyways, what I was saying, remember when you talked to Don Wells and he told you Candace killed Summer? Well, supposedly it's going around on the internet that Candace said that Don killed her with a hammer.
No.
Really?
I know he didn't.
Now, if this call is Ray Smith, sir, you need to have a come to Jesus moment with yourself. And Devo, I'm going to shout you out a little bit too. And I hope you don't take offense to this, but you literally just said that that Candace confessed to you. Why haven't you done anything? So in my opinion, that makes you not credible or a coward for a man. You choose. And Devo, if you are talking to a man, I guess that you recorded this, but what did you do with this recording? You gave it to fucking Ernie Shaw. And I understand you were bamboozled at the time, but you knew, ma'am, that I streamed this live, as Ernie streamed it live. You knew this did not come from a decoy. You knew Ernie altered this call. You knew this was inaccurate information, and you allowed it to be broadcasted online. Now, let me explain this to you two and Ernie. Candace and Don Wells are human fucking beings. Yes, some parents kill their children. Yes. Oh my gosh, I missed a shit ton of you guys. I will shout y'all out in just 1 second. I am so sorry. You people have the wrong statistics. Okay? We're completely wrong. This whole 98% parents kill their children, that's not true. No. That statistic is wrong. You guys are also not using long-term missing children statistics. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children has a whole ass map of long-term missing cases. Your statistics are very, very wrong. Short-term missing children's cases, I believe the likelihood of a parent or a family member is somewhere in the 60% range. Stranger is a very low percent range. But you have to factor in wilderness, you have to factor in other things, and then you have to factor in short-term versus long-term, and the distinction of the two. When you have no leads, no evidence after a certain time frame, that's when they change from short-term missing to long-term missing. All of your facts are wrong. And the fact that you make a mockery, and by make a mockery, I mean you're having private conversations with a man who claims to have proof or elicited a confession in some way, shape, or form that Candace Wells knew Don killed their child. Why didn't you go to the TBI? Why? Why didn't you call the FBI? I called the fucking TBI when I heard the clip of this call. If you guys give a fuck about children, you don't go around and say, you know that they confessed to murder when it didn't happen. You're making a mockery of that child's life. What if she's still alive? Did you get your satisfaction? Did you get your gratification over doing this? Playing detective, playing private eye? Did you? Was it worth it? Because this is the most disrespectful fucking thing I've ever seen. And that includes Devo, Ray, and Ernie. I'm telling you, Mr. Nobody. Okay, sorry, rant over. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I missed a shit ton of you. Precious Chaos, thank you. Silly Wabbit. Precious Chaos, thank you. Peachy. Sarah, database code. Nana C, thank you for the 5. To the spreadsheet queen, Sasha. Oh shit, what did I do? Thank you so much. And JP Fluff, thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate all of you. All right, sorry, ran over. Welcome in, everybody. Well, I for a fact did it live, so no one can say, you did this. No, I felt compelled. I just heard a man say he had knowledge of homeboy killing a baby with a hammer on a mattress, and then this phone call where they're playing fucking pet detective in the backfield. So,
All right. Let me back it up, and we'll listen again.
Yes.
Don't drop my.
All right.
Okay, you're it.
Hey, sorry about that. I dropped my phone. Okay.
Tell your kid that I say she's nothing but a big giant magnet.
Okay. Listen, anyways,
And I'm
what?
the magnet pussy.
All right. Anyways, what I was saying, remember when you talked to Don Wells and he told you Candace killed Summer?
Yes.
Well, supposedly it's going around on the internet that Candace said that Don killed her with a hammer.
No.
Really?
I know he didn't. More upset about it than everyone else. He can't fake being that upset.
Well, who knows? Didn't he try to sell his first 2 kids, I heard?
No. He used to be a very bad meth addict. He got off meth.
Oh, well, I thought when Summer went missing that they were having meth parties over there. That's what some of the neighbors said.
I don't believe everything that's being said because I talk to Don on a regular basis.
Yeah.
That's all his need to vent.
Well, what did Dawn say? Like, how did she even kill Summer?
SDA, you never, ever, ever, no one ever, ever, ever has to ask. I appreciate you. Everything I have is for everybody. Thank you, though. And I could be live when you do it. It don't matter to me, not one bit at all. I don't strike. I don't do nothing. I put this out for people to add to it, or, you know, maybe I missed something, or, you know, whatever. Or maybe I'm wrong, and they help me. So.
Strangulation.
Oh, because it's on the internet that Dawn killed her with a hammer.
There was no blood splatter, no sign of murder or anything like that. It was done with strangulation with a belt.
Let me back up real quick. He don't have his closed caption on.
It's on the internet that Dawn killed her with a hammer.
There was no blood splatter, no sign of murder or anything like that.
Oh, there was no blood splatter, no sign of
like that. It was done with strangulation with a belt.
No. I'm so sorry. I'm repeating this. There was no blood splatter. No evidence of anything like that. He just said it was done with strangulation by a belt. And I am so sorry.
The mother strangled her daughter with a belt in the past.
He's saying the mother strangled her daughter with a belt.
That's something that she used to do.
Let me back up. There's wind.
Or anything like that. It was done with strangulation with a belt. The mother strangled her daughter with a belt in the past. It was something that she used to do with the kids.
But she won't tell where Summer's body is?
No, she fed the body to pigs.
She fed the body to pigs. So Ray Smith, if this is you and Devo, you need to figure out how the fuck you got here. You really need to figure it out. What part of you led you here, and figure out what lesson can keep you from ever going back here. This is wrong, and I don't understand. I understand your quest to want to save children. I understand all you ladies, okay? I get it. But doing decoys, okay, maybe. I get that. Finding perverts and getting them put in jail, not just doing it for the Instagram and shit. I get it. Or the TCA code, which is the Tennessee Code Annotated. That's what TCA stands for. Getting that changed so you can do the decoy bust. You know, stuff like that. That's a worthwhile cause. Or doing fundraisers for National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, because they do help families. And they put out a bulletin and everything that y'all are fucking doing, they said not to do. Please refocus, recenter, and stop putting yourself in situations where you're engaging in shit like this. This is wrong. This is why I just can't. And I'm trying not to be disrespectful. I care about everybody in their own way, but this is just this is why I can't do this no more.
Oh, that's disgusting and gross.
Yeah. And he wasn't around. He was in jail when it happened.
No. Not that I know of.
He was in jail when it happened.
For what?
Drugs, possession of methamphetamine, not paying child support.
That's weird.
Yes. You didn't know he had other kids?
Oh, I knew that, but supposedly other people said he was at work and came home.
No, I talked to everyone involved, all the detectives and stuff. That's the reason why law enforcement says he's not a victim. You know, not a suspect.
That's just.
You didn't know he had other kids?
Oh, I knew that, but supposedly other people said he was at work and came home.
No, I talked to everyone involved, all the detectives and stuff. That's the reason why law enforcement says he's not a victim. You know, not a suspect.
That's just so weird. All of this and all these kids that keep going missing in mid.
It is a giant red flag when someone says the words, I talked to all the detectives and they told me blank, blank, blank. If you ever fucking hear that, you're being lied to. If you didn't know that, please. I'm pretty fucking accurate, people. Y'all gotta give me that credit. I'm accurate as fuck. Come on, Debo. Come on.
Tennessee.
She's dead. I mean, that's one that we know she's dead.
Yeah.
So, I decided that all kids below the age of 18 are officially maggots.
What?
You heard it. Kids are maggots. Kids are.
Hold on. I didn't hear that, but let me listen.
All kids below the age of 18 are officially maggots.
What?
So, I decided that all kids below the age of 18 are officially maggots.
What?
I don't think that's what he says at all, but jury's out. What? Yeah, exactly, Jameson. Why? Why is this necessary? Why is this necessary? Now, where do I even begin? He was homeless in May. June, he's living off somebody else. Might have been Debo. July, he was living off somebody else. Tell me what predator catcher whose motto is, well, it used to be, I'm going to save the women and the children, until we all called him out and said, you are the most abusive man towards women, and it's in your fucking motto. We the people will protect the women and the children. Y'all remember that? But yet, all the women on the internet. Now, put it into perspective like this. You were part of a President Trump task force team. In this Trump task force team, you rescued women, right? Imagine you're running into a situation, a tunnel, a warehouse, a storage facility, a storage locker, a bunker, whatever. You don't know who's in there. You don't know if they got guns. You do know there's perpetrators holding children and women. You mean to tell me you have enough stress? No. You have enough emotional well-being, calm under pressure, to be able to run into a building, knock everybody out, arrest them, save all the kids, but you have to have women on the internet fight your battles? Make that shit. And these ladies are old. Or you have to live off women?
Now, I'm going to tell you right now.
There are not ever, task forces sanctioned by the U.S. government that allows some type of militia type activities, and those people happen to be civilians. That is not a fucking thing, okay? All right, be nice to SDA people. I enjoy SDA clipping. Lives are extremely long. It is beneficial for my time and the not wanting to consume 16 hours to get to 3 parts. So, SDA, I appreciate you. So, people, be nice. Okay, SDA, be nice. So, 1 + 1 does not equal 2 in this situation. Clearly in Ernie's brain. But in our brains, 1 + 1 always equals 2. And that's where we're at, people.
You heard it. Kids are maggots.
I didn't hear that.
Kids are maggots. Okay, so you can prove to me that that ain't Ray. This is the guy that Tina and Debbie has talking to, because I looked them up and told them who it was. Prove that I'm wrong. Prove that I'm wrong. I want you to prove that I'm wrong right now. Prove that I'm wrong. Prove that I'm wrong. All about himself. All about himself. Easy, easy. This is so easy. Okay, we can do this. Why does he want to? Okay, let's do this right here. Why does he want to hide his voice on live for? Think about it. Think about it. Because this is him right here. He's going to play, let's see. And I don't care. I'm not scared of anyone but myself. Oh my God, he's scared of himself. I dare you. Dare you. Let's go. Let's go right now. You want to do this? I'll prove it you. I will prove it you. Let's do this. Tina, either you, Debbie, Barbara Walters could come up and admit this, or I put it out and I go to the TBI tomorrow. First thing tomorrow, I go out.
This is hilarious to me. As we all well know, I just played you me calling. Well, I didn't play that whole part, but I let you know this live is still up. It's been up. It's never come down. I fucking called the TBI on that recording that you had possession of, Ernie show. So now he's threatening Tina, Debo, Barbara, Ray. We're calling TBI. Well, that's funny. You just said that was a CPP decoy thing. Now you're saying that this is Ray and you knew this all along? So you, in fact, just admitted, Ernie Shell, that you lied. Okay? You, sir.
Out to the TBI and take them this. I'm pretty sure they need to understand this. It's guys in it. I just found the guy, last name starts with G. It does. Ray Geisel. Raymond. Why you Smith for? Why you Smith?
So now he's saying that, okay. Oh.
Now, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Predator hunter versus fake ass bitch. fucking.
Can I just say I'm so sorry for the things that were said. My brother is mixed. And that behavior is ridiculous. It truly is, Barbara. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that. But you are a far better person, and that's why they attack you. We may not agree on everything, just like I'm not agreeing with things Debo did. It doesn't make you bad people at all. So I'm sorry for the things that were said to you in chat last night.
Terrorist, somebody who takes animals and kills them. How many felonies have you got? Middle name is Hunter. Exactly. No shit. You can come up and admit it, Tina, if you want to, because I still got her messages. Remember, I've got her messages.
Isn't this in here? I love you.
And didn't he say that he had me committed in New York City? I've never been committed. Where the fuck do you believe that shit at? Like literally, Katie, if you do not report on this, I swear to God, you're a fucking fool. You,
Katie, now you have both times he's used the same recording at your disposal. In fact, Katie, I can give you the original live without my commentary if you'd like it.
you are a fool if you don't report on this. I've got.
Actually, I can make it public, but I can also send it to you. No worries.
Him. Look at this. This is him. This is how easy it is. You guys suck. Like literally. Debbie, Tina, all them people over there, Barbara Walters, you're with a terrorist right now. If you don't believe me, go look this man up. Type this man's name in Google.
Who cares?
And you'll see. Tina thinks he works for the CIA. Well, come and arrest me. Come and arrest me right now. Come and arrest me right now. For what you said about those kids, they're nothing but maggots. I think the TBI would love to hear that. Nobody's ever heard the full call. I have it. I have it.
This is something you've had for a long time. Why, Ernie, is it a repeated pattern for you to record people and then wait and spin it every which way you want to, and then to attack them, you spin it a third way, and then what you really did was that you busted that you've now used this recording twice. Once for views on Summerwell's name. Second, now to threaten this man, extort him, whatever, to get him to comply or shut up. For what? And I'm sorry, maggots bothered you? The rest of that call, strangled her with a belt, killed her, this, the hammer. It's the maggots that bothered you, really?
You see, now I knew that you would come out of hiding. I knew I would fish you out. I knew when Mama T went live, I'd rattled your cage just enough for you to come out. You see, I'm goddamn good at what I do. I am very good at what I do.
Oh.
You are done. Done, my friend. Done. I am good. I was one at one time. At one time, I lived a life made just for this. Now, I've just now pulled you out of the shadows. Tina, you can admit it right now that that's who it is. Or
welcome in, everybody. Tracy, Truth Seeker, Sugar Pie. I appreciate y'all.
Or I bring out every single thing on you. And I show you all his files, all his records, everything. Now that he knows Don Wells and he's working on the Summer Wells case. Is my eyes blind or something? Didn't he say that? Didn't I just show you the screenshot? Debbie, that's you. You're arguing with your friend. See, he didn't know you recorded him. I guess he does now. Boom. Mic fucking drop. Now, Debo, Tina, Barbara Walters. Oh,
real?
Lord.
Is this real?
Call me. me a disgrace if you want to. I went to jail. I'm so sorry. I went to jail. I had no way of doing anything. Now, let's see it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Everybody go Google this man. Go Google him. Go look at him. Oh my God. Predator Hunter Nation, what have you got into now?
Again, we'll have to hear from Debo to figure out if my best guess is that Debo knew she was recording this call with who they're calling Ray Smith. We don't even know if that's true or accurate, for one. For two, Ernie was definitely in on the recording of that phone call, and I just played you where he said they caught Don Wells' friend in a child predator sting.
He was released in 2009 from federal prison. Maybe he could tell us about it. Maybe that's why he wanted to hide his voice. They are a bunch of criminals, Freddie. You have to understand who they are. Let me show you this.
I used to have that Dead Air Countdown song on deck.
You see, it's very, very easy. Let me show you this. Now, tell me if I should stop right now, because I'm just getting good at this.
Yep.
You see, you said you was a bounty hunter in Florida. You was a bounty hunter in Florida? Well, I'd love to know who you worked for, because you was never a bounty hunter. I am very well known in the bail bonds. I'm a legend in Florida. A legend. I'm a legend. Any man who constantly talks about himself. This is too easy.
Hold on. What was that, Ernie? What did you just say about Ray? But actually, also about you?
In the bail bonds. I'm a legend in Florida. A legend. I'm a legend. Any man who constantly talks about himself.
He had to stop. He had to cut himself off because he was like, oh, I can't say that. Oh, goodness.
This is too easy. Too easy. You see, you don't have what it takes. You see, I am that man. I am that man who once stood and protected children. You decided to go another route. You act like you're CIA when you're not. But I will tell you this, you are a terrorist. You're a bad terrorist. Let's see what else we can pull out on Mr. Raymond, or should I say Ray Smith.
A lot to do there. Okay, let me skip forward. Let me grab the timestamp.
Now, before I put this up here, I would love for all these idiots, I like to put them to bed at one time. It feels so good to put them to bed at one time. Let's see what else you did. You threatened George Bush as well, and Obama, and you served time for threatening Obama. Now you're in jail over a dog. Could that be the dead dog you talked about dying from cancer? The fact of the matter is, all those animals that you sacrificed, that you killed, you remember those, right? Tell me if I'm wrong now. Tell me if I'm wrong now. Because I happen to remember really, really well. This is you, right? Gazel versus maybe.
Thank you, GM Lovely. I appreciate you so much.
These people need to understand how you beat that woman to death. You think they want to know that?
What?
Let's talk about that. You see,
Now he beat a woman to death. Make it fucking make sense. Make it fucking make sense.
that's Tina's main advisor right now. I tried to tell you all. I begged you all to listen. But you can come and tell me, where's Barbara Walters at right now? How she's all over everywhere, spunky. Tina's ready to go. Where's they at now?
Well, they're in my chat.
Oh. Uh-oh. Where you at? Where you at, ladies? Where are you all at? Don't make me pull some more up. Don't make me do this, Raymond. Come on up. I tell you what, let's just you and I. Now, Katie don't. Now I understand. Katie don't want to do this. I understand she don't want to report on the truth. This could be the biggest story, even bigger than me. But let's put this little link up here. Let me show you something.
Spoiler alert, I don't think anybody goes up.
I got you. Well, I didn't believe you walked away from 20. But watch this. Watch this. You're getting ready to lose your minds.
They debunked themselves. It blows my mind. How do they not figure it out? How?
Sometimes I just amaze myself on how good that I used to be. Being the best at one time, you kind of have to wait in the shadows. But let's see, Warner Brothers Discovery. Now, what does Warner Brothers have on you? What did you do to those kids at Warner Brothers? Look at this. Look at this, Raymond Hunter Geisel. What did you do to that woman you beat to death? That domestic. Oh, God. Mama T's got some explaining. And I hope they clip that. Mama T, like, yeah, Ray, you're a good man. We know you're good. We know you got it. She's giving credit to a terrorist. Hey, look, you guys have fun. You guys have fun. That's what's funny about it. This is so easy. You had no clue. Look at Jaded. Jaded was up there praising him, thinking she knows everything. That shows you how stupid Jaded knows. It shows you how stupid she is. How does he know so much about you? He don't know nothing about me. He makes shit up as he goes. He says he put me into a mental home in New York. I'd like to see when he did that. Wouldn't they be records of that?
How's it feel?
There's no record.
Didn't you say that I'm a paperwork retard? Right? That my mom has custody of me? Right? How's it fucking feel? That I've been in and out of mental institutions? Right?
Because of that, he's a lying son of a bitch. And Barbara, Tina, Debbie, you're going on everything he said when I told you.
So do we have any actual proof that Ray Smith is this Ray whatever? Because I haven't seen any at all. I just see proof that he's used this phone call back in 7/2024 and now yesterday. But two different reasons. Now he's going to call the TBI. He's going to do the right thing, which I'm sorry, if someone says that Candace or a woman killed their kids, strangled them with a belt, I think that's the appropriate time to call fucking the police. Just saying. All right.
And they say, I'm stolen valor. Oh, Lord. I think you guys know where your content is at now. And it lives over with Tina Simmerly. And what about those poor old babies over there? let's keep on going. Let's talk about talking to Don Wells all the time. You could tell us what you meant by that, because if you listen to the clip, I'm just so good at this stuff. I mean,
he's said this name many years. He's named this guy. In fact, every single fucking time he falls out with Predator Hunter Nation or Tina and Xander, he brings up this man. So this has been going on years. I haven't seen these. I've seen he threatened Bush and Obama stuff. I didn't see anything about the dog killing a woman and this phone call who Ernie is saying is Ray Geisen or whatever the fuck his name is. But yet he didn't name it back in 2024. But now he's using the same call and applying it to Ray Geisen or whatever, but then also to Ray Smith in the chat. So yeah, every time though he falls out with Tina, he's brought this guy up. I know I have clips of this or recordings of this going through the years.
Like,
You don't have any.
Yeah. Yep. That's him.
Hey, sorry about that. I dropped my phone. Okay.
Tell your kid that I say she's nothing but a big giant magnet.
Okay. Listen, anyways, all right. Anyways, what I was saying, remember when you talked to Don Wells and he told you Candace killed Summer? Well, supposedly it's going around on the internet that Candace said that Don killed her with a hammer.
No.
Really?
I know he didn't. More upset about it than everyone else. He can't be that upset.
Well, who knows? Didn't he try to sell his first 2 kids, I heard?
No. He used to be a very bad meth addict. He got off meth.
Oh, well, I thought when Summer went missing that they were having meth parties over there. That's what some of the neighbors said.
I don't believe everything that's being said because I talk to Don on a regular basis.
And we have no proof, so let's keep this intact too. That's why I prefaced what I said to Debo and Ray. If this isn't you, don't apply. I know this happens to be Debo, but Debo can correct me if she wants on anything, and I will make the correction if I got anything wrong. I'm not above that. All I'm putting together is this call was played. I knew it was Debo and some mystery man. We don't even know that this is actually Ray Geisen or whatever. That was back in 7/2024. It was marketed as a decoy sting. Now, last night, more of the call, but unredacted, unaltered, it's so we can actually make it out. Now we know for a fact it was Debo and some other man who he is saying Ray Geisen. Now he's also saying this Ray Geisen or whatever is now Ray Smith from the chat. So,
yeah. Well, what did Dawn say? Like, how did she even kill Summer?
Strangulation.
Oh, because it's on the internet that Dawn killed her with a hammer.
There was no blood splatter, no sign of murder or anything like that. It was done with strangulation with a belt. The mother strangled her daughter with a belt in the past. It was something that she used to do with the kids.
But she won't tell where Summer's body is?
No, she fed the bodies to pigs.
Oh, that's disgusting and gross.
Yeah. And he wasn't around. He was in jail when it happened.
No. Not that I know of.
Listen what he says, folks.
For what?
drugs, possession of methamphetamine, not paying child support.
That's weird.
Yes. You didn't know he had other kids?
Oh, I knew that, but supposedly other people said he was at work and came home.
No, I talked to everyone involved, all the detectives and stuff. That's the reason why law enforcement says he's not a victim. You know, not a suspect.
That's just so weird. All of this and all these kids that keep going missing in mid-Tennessee.
She's dead. I mean, that's one that we know she's dead.
Yeah.
So, I decided that all kids below the age of 18 are.
Did you hear that? They're all fucking maggots. He says that about these kids. They're all fucking maggots. Now, tell me where I'm wrong. Well, Ray ain't going to do that because if you listen to Mama T's last live, if you go back to the chats at the end, he says, how can I go live and disguise my voice?
But he doesn't play that.
There's a reason he wants that voice disguised. Ain't that right, Ray?
What?
Let's talk about that. Tina can come up right now. And Debbie, Barbara Walters, and they can tell you that I'm telling you the truth.
Why don't you play that?
You see, folks, it's over. It's over. I'm sure if the TBI finds out that this man knows about what he knows.
He sat on this recording at least since July of 2023. Again, not only bringing out, what's up, Annie Pat? Only bringing it out to go after people. Okay, so if you selflessly want to protect the women and children, yeah, so Ernie Shell's out of jail means he's out of jail and he's doing typical Ernie things, so we're just reviewing. Yeah, I remember you. I was just asking exactly who you were talking about, so I could let you know. Oh, Ernie Shell's out of jail. Let me get you modded, and I'm glad you're back. But yeah, all right, so let me cite, there's more of this, it's more of the same. Let me show you how, again, 9/1 of 2023, okay? September 1st of 2023.
What? Now that is Bama now, ain't it? She sent me this picture.
Okay, if you don't know, Bama and him were fighting. He shows the messages in this chat. I will make this public after this live. You're gonna want to go through the messages in this live. This live is incredibly telling. In fact, everything that he is doing today is debunked in this live. Let me read you through what I got timestamped. So this is when he went after Nicolina's brother because because her brother is a police officer, unrelated to what she does on YouTube, okay? Says she's abusing power, claims to locate another missing person, talks about field work on Facebook Messenger, all his conversations with his team in the Secret Service and the FBI and stuff, all done through Facebook Messenger. That is weird. Okay, he plays messages with Bama. He's extorting people, which is, we're seeing a lot of that today. Wants cash apps, of course. Claims he was working executive protection in Atlanta during the riot. Messages with Bama. This is very important because when you read these messages, you're like, what? Claims to be messaging George Floyd's family. Goes into messages with his friend in Knoxville that is a Secret Service agent on Facebook Messenger. Shows messages part of President Trump's detail. Back to messages with Bama. Now, why this is important. We had no idea really who Brad's in-law was at this point in time. He had not come here. If I'm pretty sure he hadn't showed up here. He starts showing messages. He also, and they were around that fight. We've all seen that fight. That fight was very significant because he claims to have been working President Trump's detail. That same time frame that he's in that fight with that big man. And check it out. He's threatening, and he shows those messages. He admits to Brad. I think he sent screenshots, and you can see it in those timestamps of what he says to the daughter, something like that. And then if you go into those Brad in-law messages, take the name that he shows, go search that kid's name. Those posts are still up. Those messages are still up. You mean to tell me he is doing a task force where he's rescuing children, but yet he's in a trailer park fighting Cody? That's it, Cody. Yeah, Cody was huge. And threatening his ex-girlfriend's daughter? Don't think so. Don't think so. So the title of this live, it will be on my backup channel. I will drop the link for you guys. It's called Law Abiding Citizen. I'm telling you, this is a very significant live, and I only have part of it timestamped. But there you go. And then I will go make it public shortly. I have to go through my backup channel and unprivate all those. I'm trying to get everything unprivated. If it doxes you or something, please leave me a message in the timestamp. I try not to edit anything because it's relevant, in my opinion. But if this is embarrassing, if it hurts you, whatever, leave me a message. I will get it privated. Give me the timestamps, please, and I will edit the video. I'll re-upload it without that part if you just let me know. Because this is thousands of hours of lives that I recorded. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to end it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Like I said, I have all of these that I'm still trying to go through and get timestamps. And then I'm also putting some of these timestamps in the comment section so you can see, if you scroll through the comments, you can see some of the stuff that I've noted in the comment section. So just to try to put it out there, and as always, thank you, Viper. Anyone, all of my content is absolutely fair use. Take all of it, take part of it, don't care. Add to it, correct me, let me know if I made a mistake, and I will do my best to correct it. So, all right, love you too, GM Lovely. And yeah, Katie will be live next. We love you, Susie. And thank you, JP. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me today. I'm going to go get some fucking sunshine. All right. Bye, guys.